Right, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone and to our panelists here. Today I will be your moderator. I am Amira Shahidah, and the topic that we'll be discussing today is food labeling, what the consumers should know. So today we do not only invite Miss Amalina, our consumer. Alright, so we do invite a few panelists such as Miss Liu as a food technologist, Miss Yap, a representative from the government, and also Miss Kok, a food labeling specialist from Treehouse Food that focus on the custom brands. Alright, so when it comes to food labeling, what do you think of it? Do you relate it to information such as serving size, the nutrition facts, and also the ingredients when you buy your everyday grocery shopping, right? So generally a food label is a panel that we can find on the side of our package that contain varieties of information for our everyday life. So I'm intrigued to ask Ms. Amalina, as a consumer, do you even look at the food label when you buy your grocery shopping? Do you understand? Can you interpret those informations? Can you tell us?
Okay, morning everyone. Okay, first of all, thanks Miss Moderator for inviting me today. Okay, in my opinion as a consumer, the first thing that I will pay attention to when I purchasing a food product is nutrition facts label. So as I am a consumer that prefer for food that are good for my health, it is very important for me to understand nutrition facts label so that I can make a choice for the food that are healthy for me. Okay, I always look at nutrition facts label. So that I can make a comparison between the two products. Which one is better for me? Which one is high in or low in fat content, salt, sugar, or other food additive based on a serving size in order to maintain my healthy lifestyle.
Right, so generally we, especially the girls, right, we used to tend to look at the fat content to run our diet, right? So, okay, I would like to ask the food technologist, Miss Liu, what do you think of Miss Amalina's opinion? Can you give us a piece of your thought?
Thank you, Miss Moderator. Actually, I agree with Miss Amalina. Nutrition facts label is very important to choose a product that is suitable for us. As for the serving size, it is usually mentioned under the same section of the nutrition label. So, by referring to the serving size, the consumer can know how many nutrients are provided in one serving of the food. Also, the fat calories will also mention in the food label, so consumer can know how many calories from the fat are there in the food. As for the percent daily value, it will tell the consumer about how the nutrients in one serving size of the food contribute to the total daily diet. Other than that, the consumer also might understand that all the ingredients in the food are listed in the decreasing order according to their proportions. This means that the top three ingredients in the ingredient list are what we are primarily eating. So, consumer can use the technique to choose the product that is high in the nutrients that they should get more of, or low in the nutrients that they should get less of.
Alright, so based on what you said, generally the ingredients are listed according to the proportions from the highest to the lowest, right? So, Ms. Yap from the government, in Malaysia, is there any regulations or law that the food manufacturers must follow in order for us to standardize this food label? Can you explain?
Okay, yes, of course. First of all, thank you, Miss Moderator. So, what Miss Liu said just now was totally true. And the ingredients shall be listed in a descending order of proportion by weight. Actually, we can find this regulation in the Malaysia Food Act and Regulation, in Regulation Part 4. And every food manufacturer in Malaysia shall comply to this rule. Besides this, the consumer nowadays, right, they tend to avoid the additives. They think that the additive is not natural and they should avoid it. However, even some of the food contain only a few amount of additive, they still needed to list them out in a statement at the ingredient list. That in the statement stated that contains permitted followed by type of the additives, which for example we have flavoring, coloring, or acidity regulator. So the consumer can always refer to this information to know more about what they actually ate.
Alright, so